Today I'm gonna recreate an entire Minecraft chunk out of Lego. This is probably one of my biggest projects so far, so if you enjoyed this video, please consider liking and subscribing. So a Minecraft chunk is normally 60 blocks high, and to make a block that's minifig scale to a minifigure, you'll need 5 studs on top of each other. So if I would want to make a Minecraft chunk out of Lego, it'll have to be, hold on, 300 studs high.
This guy's such an idiot here.
So without further ado, let the challenge begin. So first, I started with this 32 by 32 base, which is 16 by 16 blocks, according to Minecraft. Then I started tiling the surface. For the first thing in this chunk, I want to build an ancient city. Not the full city, of course, but just a hallway and some side structures. Time to cover the studded surfaces with structures I built off camera, such as these little wool things, the smaller statue of the center portal, and some pillars. Unfortunately, I ran out of dark gray tiles, so I had to use jumpers for the roof of the hallway. Next, I built a wall in one of the corners because 2 pillars could not hold a massive chunk like that. So the ancient city is now finished, and the next thing I want to build is a noodle cave. So I installed this roof and started to build on top of it. I decided to add some redstone ore and some mushrooms to give the cave a little more character. While this is getting built, here are the upcoming 2024 LEGO Minecraft sets. Pretty cool, right? There are still 3 that aren't revealed yet, but based on these, I think this wave is gonna be pretty good. So far, my favorite is the expedition to the Nether portal because they finally fixed the hoglin. What's yours? Write it down in the comments below. After building the first wall, I got to building the second one. I decided to add some blocks other than stone, such as granite, diorite, and andesite, because I felt like there was too much stone in this build. While building this, I felt like the chunk was getting a little wobbly, so I built a waterfall to be used as a pillar to hold the chunk in place. After the noodle cave, I decided to add a lush cave, but this cave has something special in it, a ruined portal. After building it, I added it to the chunk. Since this is a cave, let's build the walls around it. These are my 2024 LEGO Minecraft set predictions next to the official leaks. The one I got the most accurate in my opinion is obviously the Turtle Beach house. I made a full video of the predictions in my channel if you guys are interested. There are a few sets that didn't get leaked yet in that video. After finishing the cave walls, I built even more walls. How fun!
Release me! Release me!
On top of that lush cave, I started building a big cave. This will be the final underground section. After that, I'll be working on the overworld. While I was building, I realized that I no longer had any light bluish gray bricks. That's all I had left. So I had to improvise. And what I did was put some light bluish gray tiles on base plates and connect them to brackets and use those as walls instead. Unfortunately, I had to build the rest of the cave off camera because I came across a lot of problems with this mock. It was either a part shortage or a really terrible design. And as you guys could see, I had to bring this on the floor because it was getting taller than me and I couldn't build on top of it. And right here, I came across another part shortage, which were 2x2 green tiles. So I had to build a base to minimize the amount of tiles needed in this mock. And the base that I'm building right now turned out to be extremely ugly. So I built an even better one that has more texture and more style. And after building this decent sized house, I was still low on green tiles, so I built a dirt path in front of the house. But that still didn't cut it, so I built a farm next to the house. And guess what? I was still low on green tiles, so I built a little waterfall. And after that, I added some pumpkins because guess what? I was still low on green tiles. But when I finally had enough, I filled the entire field with flowers and grass. And I was almost done. All I needed to do was fill this entire chunk with mobs. I added a glare in the lush cave, even though it's not in the game. I just felt like it fit the theme, so why not? Let's go through this entire thing, shall we? Starting with the deep, dark, ancient city. So first you could see these two guys. They were clumsy enough to summon the warden, and it doesn't look good for them because they have no armor on. The warden is no joke, and I don't know why they're even here. Like, they have no gear. Next, we have the noodle cave, and what you're seeing here is a guy blocking an arrow from a skeleton, and on the other side you could see a zombie villager and a creeper going down the noodle cave. Next, we have the ruined portal in a lush cave, so you could see that there's a glare for some reason. They spawn in dark areas, not light areas, but whatever, he just looks good in there. So you can see this girl is trying to finish the portal because she has obsidian in her inventory, and there are two cute axolotls in the water. It's a pretty peculiar place to have a ruined portal, yet it looks pretty good. Next, we have the big cave. This scene represents Steve crafting a diamond pickaxe, while Alex is defending both Steve and herself from this massive monster ambush. There is a nice variety of monsters such as zombies, skeletons, creepers, and spiders lurking in this dark cave. And we finally make ourselves to the top, where it's much safer up here. First, we have this really cool cottage with a farm next to it, and a bunch of animals scattered around the place. So earlier, before building this entire chunk, I built this ruler here, and it determines if the chunk is really height accurate or not. So this is 60 blocks high, and let's put it next to the chunk. Oh man, it's 4 blocks short. But that's if you don't count the house. And this house is 7 blocks high. So technically, the chunk is 63 blocks high. So I did accomplish this challenge.
Let's go!
See you guys